So, up next, what do we have? Helium. Helium from Russia. My very first reaction ever was Helium, in case you guys didn't know. So, Helium GBB25 solo wildcard. Let's go.
GBB25 solo wildcard. Pikachu groove. Pikachu. Go drum and bass. Pikachu.
That was so much packed into 2 minutes. First things first, we hit the like, I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Okay, so we got some Pikachu flow in here, although I think he mostly used him as a prop. He just used him and then threw him away into the bed or something. This is classical Helium. Like you said, to be fair, it's probably a freestyle as well. And we're going back to the other criteria, which is structure. And Helium is not super known for his structure. He just, you know, because drum and bass is just, you go, you keep going, you keep going. He's very good at it, and super like continuous, almost no breaks. He had those pauses with the Pikachu, but otherwise, it just looks very impressive. The fact that he's continuing to beatbox nonstop and visually, right? He makes he's selling it. He's selling the performance very well. So good for him. But it's not something really new that we haven't heard before. The structure is a big deal for me, guys. What do you say, chat? Given? Sure. We can put him up. Helium versus Inertia. Of course. I will never forget that battle. This is disqualified because he didn't introduce himself. Really? Because he's not... I mean, this would be a real wildcard since he's not qualified automatically. Because he hasn't won anything recently that would qualify him, right? I mean, at this point, maybe he's just doing it just because, since he has done so many GBB wildcards. But it would be a shame if he actually was disqualified by this. Does anyone say it? Oh, God, first comment. Even pinned by Helium. I got bored with the same routine every year. What did Helium say to this? Oh, he's not. Look at the comments. Look at Helium's reply to this. I'm gonna read it before I keep talking, because the comment says, I got bored with the same routine every year. Helium replies, much better sounds, quality, and confidence. A different structure, a different dynamic, a different groove. Accents and pauses were worked out. It's a style. Last year I sounded much weaker. The frequency range was smaller. Now there is a sub and high frequencies in the percussion sounds. It became even more like real music. Just listen to last year's video right now for fun, and you will see a huge difference. It is much more difficult to grow in sound quality than in variability, I think. Last wildcards were just good drum and bass beatbox. This video finally is a brilliant drum and bass beatbox video. I will train this style and become better and better in this direction. It is better than being able to do everything. Always being diverse, but doing it dirty and poorly. He makes a good point here. It's like the saying, better to be a master, master of none, jack of all trades. You could do 10 things kind of okay, or do one thing really well. And Helium does drum and bass really well. All that year, I recorded new videos, each one different from the other. And now you accuse me that once a year, I just want to record a beatbox in my classic style. Or let's blame the singers who constantly post live recordings of the same songs that fans never get tired of listening to. Your thinking is not professional. Forgive me for being so blunt. You can go crazy if you constantly try to surprise fans with something new. But real artists stick to their style and develop within the framework of their style. And there are a lot of examples of such people in beatboxing. And finally, there is no Pikachu in the previous videos. Good point. This is not Wildcard. I am already battling on the video. What what a reply. KO'd that comment for sure. It's like, if you're new to beatbox and maybe you're not paying attention to details, it does sound like his previous one, but now that he mentioned it, if I were to compare it to last year's wildcard, this one is better. This one sounds way, like the quality is higher. It's not like it's very easy to notice it, since it's a specific genre. But if we were to go back and forth like to all the previous years, maybe that should be a thing. I could maybe do that one day. It's like the evolution of Helium, and watch his wildcards from the beginning to the most recent, so we see the progression. And I think that way we would notice it more. But yeah, he makes good points there. Where do we put him now? Drum and bass. Next Tropical, you say? Perhaps. Sure, what the heck. Let's do Tropical next, but first we have to rank Helium. It's still, I feel like it's the enjoyability is there. I like listening to Helium. In fact, I'm gonna put him below Wachtang. That seems like a fair assessment. I don't know where you guys would place him, but this list is a bit, it's getting difficult by the moment. So we have Wing, Den, Improver, Kaji, Max, Marvelous, Dilip, Wachtang, Helium, Addy Karang, Codfish, GZ7V, Patbox, Abo Ice, Benja, and Fierce.